Welcome back to Crypto Shockwave, the channel where we break down the biggest stories in the XRP world and give you the analysis that actually matters for your portfolio. 4 times in 13 years. That is how many times XRP has entered this exact zone on its monthly chart. 4 times. And every single time before this, what happened next changed everything. 2014, XRP entered this zone. Then it pumped over 300%. 2017, XRP entered this zone again. Then it pumped over 60,000%. 2022, XRP entered this zone one more time. Then it reset and launched the entire next bull cycle. And right now, today, June 5th, 2026, XRP has just entered that exact same zone. For the 4th time in its entire 13-year history. I am going to show you exactly what this signal means, why the next 14 days could be the most important in XRP history, and why 9 out of 10 traders are about to get completely blindsided. Stay with me, because you cannot afford to miss this one. So let us start with the signal itself. What exactly is happening on the chart right now? XRP's monthly RSI has dropped to 27.55. That is firmly in oversold territory. But here's what most people are missing. This is not just a short-term oversold signal. This is a monthly RSI reset. Monthly, not daily, not weekly, monthly. Do you understand what that means? The monthly chart moves slowly. It takes months to reach this level. And it has only reached this level 4 times in XRP's entire existence. But wait, let me show you the historical data, because the numbers will shock you. 2014 reset. XRP was trading at fractions of a cent. After the monthly RSI hit this zone, XRP pumped 340% within 6 months. 2017 reset. XRP was trading near 10 cents. After the monthly RSI hit this zone, XRP pumped to $3.66, an astronomical move. 2022 reset. XRP was trapped in the deepest bear market. After the monthly RSI hit this zone, XRP built the base for its 2025 rally. And now, 2026, XRP is trading at $1.22. Monthly RSI at 27.55. The 4th reset in 13 years. Nobody rings a bell at the bottom, but sometimes the chart rings it for you. Now let me give you the second explosive layer of this story, because the RSI signal alone is powerful. But what is happening in Washington right now makes this setup even more dangerous for the bears. Stop right there. Because I need you to understand something that almost nobody in the XRP community is connecting right now. The Clarity Act. The most important piece of crypto legislation in United States history. It cleared the Senate Banking Committee on May 14th in a 15-9 bipartisan vote. XRP jumped to $1.54 that same day, but that was just the committee vote. The full Senate floor vote is coming, and according to multiple sources tracking Washington closely, the window is June 15th to June 18th. That is 13 days from today. When the full Senate passes this bill, President Trump has already said he will sign it immediately, the same way he signed the Genius Act in July 2025. No delays, no waiting, immediate signature. And here is what that means for XRP specifically. The Clarity Act permanently classifies XRP as a digital commodity under federal law, not a security. A commodity. Forever. Making it nearly impossible for any future administration to reverse that decision. The market climbs a wall of worry, and right now, the worry is at its peak, which means the climb may be closer than most people think. But wait, because there is a third layer to this story, and this one involves $900 million in trapped money. Right now, short bets on XRP outnumber long bets by 9-1. 9-1. That is the most extreme short positioning in XRP's recent history. Let me explain what that means in plain language. 9 out of every 10 traders with an open position on XRP right now are betting it goes down. Now here is the question every smart investor should be asking. What happens when those 9 traders are wrong? When a short squeeze triggers, every single one of those traders must buy XRP to close their position. Forced buying. At the same time, all at once. The price does not move gradually when that happens. It moves violently, and it moves up. Smart money buys in the dark, while retail sells in headlines. And right now, while headlines scream about the price drop, something very different is happening beneath the surface. Over 25 million XRP moved off exchanges in the past week. Whale wallets just hit a record 332,000 addresses. That is the highest number in XRP's history. These are not sellers, these are accumulators. Moving assets off exchanges means they are not planning to sell, they are planning to hold, and hold means they expect price to go much higher. Now let me bring in the fourth signal, because this one involves the President of the United States directly. On May 19th, President Trump signed an executive order instructing the Federal Reserve to make a decision on Ripple's payment access application within 90 days. 90 days from May 19th is August 17th. What does this mean? The Federal Reserve, the most powerful central bank on Earth, has been given a deadline by the White House to decide whether Ripple gets full payment infrastructure access in the United States. Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve do not receive deadlines from presidents lightly. This is not a suggestion. This is an executive order. The clock is ticking, and here is what nobody is talking about. If the Fed approves Ripple's payment access, every major United States bank, every financial institution, every payment processor in the country will have legal access to Ripple's rails. Not RLUSD only. Ripple's entire payment infrastructure, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Citibank, Bank of America, all of them, using Ripple rails. By August 17th, capital rotates from one opportunity to another, and right now, institutional capital is watching three clocks at the same time. The Clarity Act clock, the Federal Reserve clock, and the RSI reset clock. Now let us be completely honest, because I always show you both sides. The bear case is real. XRP broke below $1.30. It is trading below all major moving averages. The 20-day, 50-day, 100-day, and 200-day EMAs are all pointing down. Bitcoin is under pressure. The broader market is weak. If the Clarity Act stalls, if the Federal Reserve delays, if Bitcoin drops below $73,000 again, XRP could test $1. That scenario has a 35% probability according to analysts tracking this closely. That is not a small number. 35% means it happens more than 1 out of every 3 times. You must respect that risk. But here is the reframe. Every single one of the 3 previous monthly RSI resets happened during maximum fear. 2014, maximum fear. 2017, maximum fear. 2022, maximum fear. Fear is not a reason to sell. Sometimes, fear is the setup. Patience is not waiting. It is knowing what you are waiting for. And right now, the RSI signal, the Clarity Act timeline, the short squeeze setup, and the Federal Reserve deadline are all converging on the same window, June 15th to August 17th. So what are the 3 signals you must watch right now? Signal 1. Watch the Clarity Act floor vote date announcement. The moment Senate leadership schedules the floor vote, XRP will move before the vote even happens. Markets price in news before it lands. If you wait for the vote itself, you will already be too late. Signal 2. Watch XRP's daily close. $1.20 is the line in the sand right now. A daily close above $1.34 with strong volume confirms the monthly RSI reset is working. A daily close below $1.18 means the bear case needs serious attention. Signal 3. Watch the short interest ratio. Right now it is 9-to-1 against longs. If that number starts dropping, meaning shorts are closing positions, that is your early warning that the squeeze is beginning. You want to see this number move before the price moves. Let me bring this home for you now. 13 years of XRP history. 4 times this signal appeared. 3 times before this, it marked a cycle turning point. Not a guaranteed pump. Not financial advice, but a pattern that every serious XRP holder needs to understand right now. The Clarity Act is 13 days away from its most critical window. The Federal Reserve has a deadline of August 17th. 9 out of 10 traders are short, and 25 million XRP just left exchanges into cold storage. Gradual, then sudden. That is how markets move. And right now, everything happening around XRP is gradual, very gradual, which means the sudden part may be closer than most people are ready for. If this video gave you the clarity you needed, hit that like button right now, and share this with one person in your life who holds XRP, because they need to see these 3 signals before June 15th. If you are not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on notifications, because the next video we are dropping could be the most important one you ever watch. Stay wise, stay positioned. I will see you in the next one.